What's up, fellas? It's your main man back on the scene with another video. Lost Planet of the Gods is the first episode after the saga on Star World. It's also one of my favorite episodes. It is also the first episode that has a somewhat biblical reference.
For all we know, the void could be endless.
The Book of the Word tells us that a great star guided the lords of Kobol away from the dying planet across an endless black sea.
It is also the first episode where the female pilots got some shine. There's a cool scene with Colonel Ty in the office quarters.
There's only one thing worse than lifting rations from the officer's mess. Do you know what that is, Flight Sergeant?
No, sir.
It's getting caught lifting rations from the officer's mess.
The old series had everything sorted out back in the 70's. They had all the boxes checked. And it's also an episode that demonstrates that no gender or race swaps were necessary. So let's check out some clips. And before we get into it, do your main man a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Let's get to it. So in this scene, this is after Boomer and Jolly unknowingly got infected on a mission. When they returned to the Galactica, Jolly was sick and went to the hospital, but Boomer skipped decontamination to get to the party quicker. In the process, the rest of the pilots got infected, with the exception of Apollo and Starbuck because they weren't there. Due to the situation, they had to recruit new pilots, which happened to be the female shuttle pilots. Getting tongue twisted here. Back then, they knew how to add characters without it feeling like some sort of an agenda. All of the women are fairly attractive. I mean, I would take all of them. I feel like Jim Kelly in Enter the Dragon. Her, and her. But you see by Apollo's shoulder, there's an Asian honey right there. At the top left, there's a black lady. And behind the lady to the left on the screen, there's another black lady behind her. But you see her when Apollo's just walking into the room. So they knew how to handle that back then. And they weren't trying to eliminate the male gaze. There's no sexually ambiguous or androgynous looking chicks that you can't tell if that's a man or a woman. They're all pretty good looking. So I like that. So let's check out the lovely ladies in the Vipers. Oh, but before we get there, the lady to the right, I believe her name is Bree. And the sister girl at the top left, her name is Deidre. So they already had names. They could have given them a more prominent role in the new series, but they chose to do the gender swaps and the race swaps instead. So that's why I took a disliking to the new series, because they already had the female characters. And they added Sheba in the Living Legend. So they were already in the process of bringing women into the fold with a more prominent role. But the series got canceled due to the money, the lawsuits, etc., etc., etc. So let's check out the lovely ladies and the Vipers. So let's check these clips out of the lovely ladies and the Vipers and this old pretty ass Jane Seymour, who this is her last appearance in the series. I was upset that they killed her off because she's just too pretty to get rid of. She would have been my girl. I see why Apollo wanted to marry her, even though she's a baby mama. But I get it. Under the circumstances where humanity's just about wiped out, you gotta take what you can get your hands on. Plus, he's I believe mid or late 30s, so he's at the age, it's okay. For a 20-year-old, no baby mamas. So let's check out these clips. And remember, I gotta stop it.
Surprised I might be able to take out the Sentinel before they can scramble fighters. If I get lucky, we won't have to risk the squadron.
You'll have a better chance, Captain, if we all go down at once. We are capable of handling...
And Deidre, you can
Gotta take a pause for the copyright calls, brothers. Let's go.
demonstrate your capabilities by following orders.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Shut your mouth, girl! Shut your mouth!
Good luck, Captain. Starbuck? Bree.
See? Bree, she has a name. Sister girl had a name, Deidre. So they had the characters already exist. All they had to do was reach back and give them a more prominent role in the series. Let's go.
I'm picking up a blip on the scanner. Rear quadrant tau.
That would be the shuttle, Bree. It's ours.
I don't think it's the shuttle, sir. It's closing in on us.
See, he underestimated the abilities of the lovely ladies. So she gets a point for that. Starbuck was slipping.
I told them to hold position. Dieter, take command of the squadron. We've got a Cylon on our tail.
Form on me.
There you go. Sister girl's taking the lead in the squadron.
Let's go, girls.
So you see there was no need to swap out any characters. They had characters that exist already. It's the same thing when they swap out white characters, white male characters, I should say. There are already black characters that exist, but they don't want to use those. They rather race swap. That's the stuff that, irritates the heck out of me. Just use the black characters that already exist. There's no need to do that. So, let's check out the next scene.
A star.
What is...
That bright star in the sky. So you know what biblical reference that is alluding to.
Is it? Pardon me. It's a star. What is it, Colonel Ty? Where are we? The end of the void?
Take a pause for the copyright calls.
What is it?
It's hard to believe.
Believe it. Believe it. It's the end of the void. Ty, initiate a search for a planet. Elliptical orbit, 1 to 3 parsecs from the star.
So, there you have it. That's the other biblical reference in the movie. I mean, the episode. It was a great show. I love this episode. This is another one that I love. Again, War of the Gods was number 1. The Living Legend is number 2. And this one, I'd say is a tie with Ice Station Zero. The pulsar gun. I like that episode a lot. So I love this was a 2-part story. And I love the 2-part stories where you have the cliffhanger, then you have the resolution the next week. So you had to wait a whole week. So that gave you something to look forward to. That's right, and I love that. And they had War of the Gods was also 2-part, and Living Legend was 2-part. It's like you were just so excited to see the next episode. And that's missing in today's TV shows. It's a couple things I don't like about today's TV shows. This is about 13 episodes where we used to get like 20, 25, where you had more time to flesh out the character, give them more depth, more detail, better backstory. So we've lost a lot. TV has definitely taken a hit with quality. Anyways, brothers, I'm not going to long stroke it. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.